Hello my feline friends, this is Unikitten. In our last episode, we found Unity. We spoke to our parents, then attended Sarah's memorial, then we went to Unity. Did we go to Unity as in it's a place, or is Unity everywhere? Either way, we were in a star galaxy-like planetarium. All of the universe was around us, and before us was ourselves. We spoke to her. We spoke of leaving one life for another, almost like death and rebirth. Before going through the final portal, we were given glimpses of what became of all of our friends in our current universe after we leave them. Other than Ryujin, everyone seems to flourish, even Sam. Ryujin just did the implants and sold them everywhere, and whether people wanted them or not. So, good, bad, or otherwise, that's what happened with them. Eventually, Sam goes through Unity himself and inspired a lifetime's worth of star exploration amongst everybody in our universe. Once we went through Unity, we awakened inside of a starborn ship and starborn gear. All of our weapons, credits, armor, clothing, everything gone. We have all of our knowledge we've gained, but nothing else. Instead of starting on Vectera mining, we went straight to New Atlantis. There are so many things that are the same and so many things that are changed. Some small, some others big. For example, we started out to get the first artifact with Sarah, which was the same. That mission is very much like the last, however now we have less gear than before. This proved to be a problem when we battled a group of ecliptics. We managed well enough and made it through, but we died multiple times and it just took longer than it had previously. We met up with Moira near Neptune, retrieved the artifact, and once we returned to the lodge, replaced it. And then Sarah joined our crew officially. And then we were introduced to Sam and told about the Eye and Vladimir. Well, we didn't actually go talk to Sam, but he's present for us to speak to immediately. For this playthrough, we're going to go do the storyline again to show the comparison between the two universes, and then for our third playthrough, when we get to it, we'll consider a different path. Join me in today's episode where we're going to go save Barrett on Vectera. First off, we're going to speak to our adoring fan. Remember him? Well, I accidentally ran into him while walking around, so we're going to talk to him after we talk to our robot friend, because he also will join our crew too. So then after that, I'm going to pause the video for a little bit while I go sell and upgrade my weapons, and then we'll get to it. So we're gonna go talk to Vasco, have him join our crew. We did not get a ship from Barrett like before. We have a starborn ship. Oh, and our parents were in the lodge when we got here.
I am at your service,
They seem more pushy. Hey,
Captain.
Vasco.
Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
I could use you on my crew, Vasco.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Alright. So we have Vasco. So we'll eventually build an outpost like before. Mostly for some place for the adoring fan to go. Now we're gonna go. I'm gonna fast travel to the ship so we can trigger the adoring fan. Our ship is nice, but it is so sparse. It has nothing in it. No beds, no seats.
Right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Need a little bit of time, Sarah. See? Like, there's nothing in here but the captain's seat. Even Sarah, she just has to stand around. I hope we don't hit any turbulence or something, or you know, might send our crew flying. And then, of course, we don't, like, have a ramp that just, like, puts us on the floor or the ground. We have to, we start up on the wing. That's weird. But if you notice, the ground here in New Atlantis is all fixed. No more holes to underneath the platform.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United
Well,
Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
I guess the adoring fan isn't gonna show up this time. Oh, you know what? It's because it's dark out. I bet he'd show up if it was daytime.
Can I help you with something, my friend?
Alright, we're gonna pause video here, and then as soon as I get done with this, we'll start back up. Alright, my feline friends, I'm not done selling, but guess who showed up? He was just a little late.
Is it you? Is it really, really you?
Yes.
Captain of the frontier.
Not exactly, I don't have a frontier.
Constellation's shining star of stars.
It's me.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment,
Hi,
I
creepy
wasn't
dude.
sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
It's definitely not. Agreed, this is clearly destiny. Look, I was just minding my own business when you came up to me.
Me too. I was minding your business as well.
Oh,
Visualizing
thanks.
it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a garden in bloom. And now here it is, our first spring. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Alright, welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
Don't. Only for a little while, and then I'm going to put you on an outpost somewhere.
Hope you're finding everything you need.
Alright, now I'm gonna go back to upgrading my weapons. So I'll see you all soon. Welcome back, my feline friends. Went and sold everything we had gotten from yesterday's mission, or our last episode's missions, where we went to Earth's star yard outside the moon. And wasn't really a lot of weapons to buy. They kind of all sucked. So I just bought some ammo, some digipicks, because of course you gotta have digipicks. Can't go anywhere without digipicks. And
Things have gone
some
downhill since the last time you were here.
medical packs.
Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation.
Clearly. Alright, and so then I even tried to upgrade the, you know, the starship and whatnot, but you cannot modify that starborn ship at all. Doesn't, you can look at it, but you can't modify it. So we're just stuck with the cargo hold being crappy, and we're stuck with no furniture or anything else. So I don't know about that. I hope that this can improve. Apparently there's a starborn merchant that randomly pops up in space, but until it pops up, you're just SOL. Alright, let's go talk to, look, I think it's Lynn.
Well, you're back.
Yeah, I am. Lynn!
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime.
I bet
don't
you
need
have.
the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it.
That sucks. I'm sorry, Lena. I didn't know. We should have evacuated after the first attack.
It's not like we were eager to stick around. But we had injured people on recovery, and pickup coming at some point. Just not soon enough. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
Sounds like him. I know that talk. Suicide mission.
Not quite. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Heller.
It was going so well until that part. Of course Heller got captured. Just his luck. Tell me what happened.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
I need to find Barrett and Heller then. So you just stood around and did nothing? Boss of the year right here. The courier said Argos was packing up. Why not mention the attack?
Too risky to put that in the message. Too much liability. You know how it is. Our clients need to know when the operations start and stop. We handle the rest.
Alright, I need to find them.
They could have grab-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Alright. We're gonna go fix the comms because, well, Barrett's on that plane or that ship and he'll get them out. If I remember right, I gotta get some batteries from outside. Last time I just went straight in and didn't have enough batteries, so let's see if they got any outside before going in there. Of course, they'd probably change. There's a battery. Now there's another one. Alright. That should be enough. We should probably find most of the others inside, hopefully. Now watch, it won't take any batteries at all because, you know, I came prepared. Good thing I stocked up on Digipix. It would have been neat if, like, they changed the way the Digipix look for like this
Money.
second universe. Ooh, computer. And a digipic. Alright. Security pull out data storage. You pull out some data components and download the contents onto a slate. It appears to be an audio transmission. Well, that was easy enough because I picked up those batteries outside. Instead of, you know, searching all over the place.
We got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grab jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face.
Isn't he full of himself?
Be doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Got it. Alright. Let's go, Sarah. We gotta go rescue Barrett.
What can I help you with? Bye-bye.
You just walked in front of me, that's all.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
Yeah, I'm awesome like that. Found a transmission from Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Heller, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
Working on it. Thanks, Lynn. I knew it. You care about them. You're a softie.
Well, don't start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, alright. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barrett and Heller. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
Yep, we'll take you as a crew member for now. Although I didn't ever do anything with you in the last universe. But could you please stop walking so I could talk to you? Hello? Thank you. I don't know why it's not.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos, and
here.
I could use a change of scenery.
You're just the kind of traveling companion I want. You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Alright. So we have one more person. I gathered all kinds of
I'll
crew
get to work.
in
Let's catch up later.
the last universe. Then I never used any of them. Never really figured out the purpose. Alright, my ship seems to be missing. Oh. Okay, it's down here. Like, for whatever reason, I landed in the dirt and not on the landing platform. Because that's what you do. You land forever away from the platform in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, I gotta talk to Sarah. She's gonna tell me something about Barrett, probably. Ow, that hurt. Alright. So, what did you want to talk about? So, where are you?
Have a moment. I'd like to speak to you.
That's why I'm trying to find you, but you're kind of hidden here.
Good luck finding Barrett.
Thanks, Sarah. Or
Thanks
Lynn,
for
I
taking
mean.
the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Had visions, heard sounds, and music. It's difficult to describe. I've got more important things to do right now. That's a strange question to be asking out of nowhere.
Maybe, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hear me out.
I had visions, heard sounds, and music. It's difficult to describe.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Like my mind and body were out of sync. Powerful, like raw energy was coursing through my veins. It was like being instantaneously pulled across the entire galaxy.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying.
No, not
When
really.
it comes
Been
to
through
the
it before.
artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation for them. Actually, I know there is.
If there is, the artifacts are doing a heck of a job hiding it. The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was trying to communicate. There's a solution to all of this out there somewhere. Even if we could answer, what would we say? When you say it spoke to me, what exactly do you mean?
Well, judging from the fact that both you and Barrett claim to have heard music, I've made the leap that the artifact was reaching out. Music composition might not consist of words and sentences, but I'll be damned if that isn't an attempt at language.
No, definitely felt like it was trying to communicate.
Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply, and believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years.
This whole experience must be incredibly frustrating. It certainly is a unique obsession. Perhaps you're not getting enough support from your colleagues. What sort of data have you gathered? Is this the only project you've been working on at Constellation? What have you gathered? Because there's a lot to it.
Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
Must be frustrating.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Then we'll get to the bottom of this mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Alright, now that we got that over, because when you're in the middle of trying to save people, that's when you gotta talk about artifacts, apparently. I'm surprised there's not more opportunities for me just to tell them this is what it is about. Like, I already know. I do not think I put...
Gale looks green. Ready to land.
Thanks. I don't think I put any points into gymnastics, like the little tip was saying. At least I don't think I did. Not much anyway. Maybe a couple. But didn't really focus on that
We'll be
point
lucky
system.
if we pull anything organic off this rock.
Good day, Captain.
Hi, Vasco. Please keep an eye on the ship. Although I don't know how you're getting in and out of it. Alright. This cold rock. So far in this mission, this is kind of playing out the same way as it did before. Be interesting to see if it's Barrett here at this ship and we have to go rescue Heller somewhere else. Although I could have sworn with where we found Heller before, the crash ship before was on a green planet with plants and stuff, not a rocky cold one. Oh. Nope. Looks like it's Heller.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
You're on a lot of painkillers, but otherwise you're in surprisingly good health.
Considering the spaceship wreckage, you mean? Yeah. Well, you missed the worst of it. Pretty sure we ripped through all the emergency meds that were salvageable. Hey, you know, when I pulled you to the med bench back on Vectera, I honestly thought, shit, I think I just saved someone's life. Oddly proud moment, you know? So, I guess I'm saying, glad I paid it forward. Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me.
Doesn't explain the crash ship.
Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. Just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot someone he shouldn't have? And he shot something he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. Dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
But Barrett isn't here. I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
The Crimson Fleet has him again? That was a long way of saying pirates have Barrett.
Yeah, you know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious. Real inconvenience. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go.
Thanks.
Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Alright. Let's recruit him too. Why not? Stop walking away. Thought you were on painkillers.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship?
Sure.
I gotta get off this rock.
Yeah, let's get going.
Whew. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Get Barrett.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Alright, emergency transmission. What do you have to say?
A lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move. He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Oh, that was interesting. Well, some type of base we gotta go to. Vessel 3. Alright, here we go. Landing. Ransacked research outpost. Alright. Now go those teeny tiny people. Starborn ships definitely are different. Alright. The last time we went and rescued Barrett, we made our way in, and then he was just kind of hanging out there. We agreed to pay off like a fine for his return to us, and then we walked away, but then off on a little side video clip we went back and killed him, the captain and everybody. So I believe we're gonna go ahead and do that again this time, but instead of breaking video first, we're just gonna, you know, take him out, because might as well. We know what we're gonna do. That little turret kind of hurts. Oh my gosh. Hurts a lot. Hurts my feelings too. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, come on. I gave you like 2 headshots. Sarah, why would you run right in front of me when I'm shooting? It's a good way for me to take out your kneecap. Looks like I did, too. Look at all that blood. Better heal yourself, because it's not my fault you walked right in front of me. Okay, maybe she's dead. It just, like, flew away. Mr. Hoppy. Vasco, I could use your help right now. I'm not exactly sure where Sarah is. She might be dead when she walked in front of me. I had some really nice guns before that would come in handy right now. Go away, turret. You have way too many hit points for a turret. So I was recently told that for a price, because it's always for a price, you can have your cremated remains in a capsule delivered to the moon in real life. So I have some mixed feelings on that. Kind of cool, you know, whatever. But what happens when we start to colonize Earth? Are we gonna have to be careful where we put things on the moon because we have all of these dead bodies there? You know, it's like basically dumping Earth trash on the moon before we even get to the moon. I mean, granted, it's bodies, but it's not, it's remains of people, so it's not garbage per se, but you know, what do we do with all of those cremated remains when it's, alright, we're gonna build a base here on the moon. Can we not build a base there because there's remains? Somebody profiting off of doing that today can interfere with what we might do with the moon later. Are they gonna put them all in one spot, or are they just gonna be all over the place? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. There's a group of Native Americans fighting it, and I kind of agree with them for now. For their part in it, they believe, you know, it's the moon is sacred, and they're desecrating sacred ground by taking all of those remains up there. But then if we classify the moon as sacred, then will that make it to where we can't build a base there later for that reason? I don't know. Well, yes, Sarah, you do need a gun. I mean, these are bad guys who have guns coming after us. Please use your gun. Oh, he fell right on his head. That should have counted for some damage since he fell on his head. You give up. Like, die already. Come on, just die already. I have a sword. You have nothing in your hands. You shouldn't bring your fist to a sword fight.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Good deal. Alright. Turret. We meet again.
Hope you're ready to die.
I hope you weren't talking to me. I think I've died enough in this universe. Sarah sound more bloodthirsty to you all this time around than she did previously? I mean, she always said something, but it sounds more bloodthirsty than it used to be. Oh, there's a guy. Ha! Explosion. Oh, come on, that was a good explosion. You should have died in it. My ship looks so gigantic from here against this research facility. So I can go 31, I think it was, or 33. 31 or 33 light years in one jump in this ship. So quite a bit more than my previous ships. Feel like I'm the Flash having to eat so I can keep going. But I'm still a little low on all the health medical packs. Oh, I see you, Plunderer. Thank you for letting me know you were there. Hi. Nope. I hit another landmine. See how pitifully low my digipicks are? I mean, we're in like red zone territory with those.
and shine. We've got things to do.
Well, I know, but I needed to heal, and we don't have any beds on our ship, and I just needed a nap. I don't know where y'all expect me to sleep with no beds on the ship. Definitely use these credits. Ooh, outpost key. Ow. Hi there. Thank you for your contribution.
This is just a bunch of pirates that masquerades as a navy.
Yeah, it's true.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Sarah. Seems to be way more graffiti than there has been in the previous universe. Listen, I realize we're kind of known for being badasses and all that, but seriously, clean up after yourselves. But all like the wall graffiti and stuff, I don't know, it feels like there's more of it. Or at least we haven't seen it in a while. I can't remember if this first base we went to of the Crimson Fleet had a lot of graffiti too. And I'm just not remembering it or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
I hear
There's no
Barrett.
certainty to the universe at all. Once
There
you
he
really
is.
start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
Pulling my leg again, right? No exaggerations this time.
Let me think. Holy shit. You actually found me.
Sure
I
did.
wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
I'm here to take you home, Barrett. Yes, I don't know why, but yes. Are you friends with the pirates?
Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
This won't be the last time Barrett escapes the Crimson Fleet. He always gets away, you know that.
Very well. Perhaps it would be best to just let Barrett go.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
It really was. I am 100% with you on that one. Being Starborn, I guess, has, like, extra powers. Alright.
So, back to the lodge?
Who is that pirate anyway?
Master of the Grim? Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe.
So you were just laughing it up the whole time?
Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out.
Alright, you're not gonna...
Well, that's all I have to.
What do you have to say, Sarah? Alright.
Until later.
Trying to think. Do they? Would you get out the doorway, please? Alright, come over here, out of the doorway. Thank you. Nothing? Attack me first. Like, nothing? Like, I kind of feel bad about shooting you.
He's free to go. I do not encourage.
Alright. Come on, bodyguards. You guys did a poor job. You could have pulled your gun at any time. I like walked in the room with a gun in my hand and like walked up to your boss and just put it to his head and killed him. And you guys never reacted. Like, crying out loud, what kind of bodyguards are you?
Yeah, we're good.
We are good. We're awesome.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
I intend to, Sarah. All right. So that mission went very much like it did the first time around. No real surprises there.
If the Crimson Fleet's been here, they might have stashed some loot for safekeeping.
Well, we already took the loot. Did you not see that earlier? But anyway, so it went much the same, so we gotta return to the lodge. So we're gonna end episode here. Please like and subscribe and see where we go next.